Närcon Summer 2017 is here. This year, for some reason, there was no weekend tickets. I had to buy separate tickets, which was much more expensive, so I don't understand the principle about that. First they say there are no weekend tickets left and then you can still enter, so I don't know, it's just weird. They should have added like 30,000 weekend tickets to make sure that it will be enough for everyone. So that's really bad planning, or they just want the money, I don't know. But anyway, it was easier to find the parking this year. I don't know why. But I'm also here a bit later, so parking should be harder, but there's no line here at least. So I can just go inside, and someone is honking with a horn right now, as you hear. This is the good one. These two are evil.
That's true. Hey.
This is a really cool statue I found. I just participated in a Pokemon Go raid and I got my 10th Articuno, so that's really nice. I don't know what stats it has. See now, wonderful, HP, attack, no defense though, so it's not 100. Ska jag gå ifrån ner? Var ska jag börja? Jag kan börja ifrån den här.
Det var det med glasögonen kom jag på, men det skiter jag.
So I'm taking a food break now. I'm gonna watch John and Ellen's Q&A soon. So now I'm eating some pulled pork. And we'll see if it takes them like 2 or 1.5 years to watch the Q&A on YouTube again like they did last time. But we'll see. I stressed through the food just to realize that the Q&A with John and Ellen had been cancelled. So now I have 3 hours with really nothing to do. So I'm gonna chase a lot of cosplayers this time. currently been into 3 shops, and the most impressive one so far was Animeimport. They had like a shitload of figures in there. So yeah, they were a bit pricey, but they had a lot to choose from, so I don't think you should be too picky. He wanted to get recorded, so now I'm recording him. Okay. He has a hat.
Live long and prosper.
We could do something like this. And then go into something like this. But that's just too weird, right? It's too much of a contrast. You always want something that stays in the same universe as your song started in, but is a little bit different, right? And so this brings us to, if we're going to have a form of a song, it's always going to be about establishing the identity and then coming up with something that contrasts with that identity and going back to the original identity to round it out. Everybody kind of get the idea, right? Like old people in smelly pants. Shift to the second chord to give it a contrast. You go back to the first chord, and you go to the third chord to round it out, and back to the first chord. That's basic tonality, and that's how you're going to give your song a kind of a structure, all right?
Backstage right now we have a very lovely couple, and I would like to welcome them up onto the stage. So a huge round of applause for Ellen and John!
Hey, stand yet!
guys?
We're doing very well. We love coming to Sweden, and it's great to be back.
It's great to have you back. You were so amazing when you last came to Närcon, because this is not your first time being to Närcon. It's the first time for the summer event.
It's not our first time for anything.
Then I understand. But well, if I say Närcon, do you have like a special memory or something coming to mind when I say that?
The cosplay competition was so incredible, and that was just Sverige. And I hear that this is the whole thing now.
Yeah, that's true. It's all of the Nordics are here this time.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Yeah, we're really looking forward to that. I mean, we met some very, very special friends, and a lot of them have stayed friends with us on Facebook. And I invite anybody who wants to friend me on Facebook. My Facebook page is John Patrick Lowrie, which is my name. I don't know if you know that, but and you know, friend me. And if you say you're from Sweden, I'll write something really rude back to you. But I'll friend you.
So was there anything last time you were here that you just slightly did not manage to do, or is there something this year that you like, oh, this year I really want to cosplay or eat kebab pizza or whatever?
Right, well, I mean, last time we didn't really do any cosplay, and this time we really want to not do any cosplay. But the one thing that I remember about Närcon Winter is everyone saying, you got to come back because Närcon Summer is so much better. And when we got here, and Närcon Winter was great, but it was all indoors. And when we were walking around here, we've been to cons all over the place, and they've always been inside. And this is so great to have the tents outside and the sculptures outside and all this stuff, concerts outside. It just makes it such a wonderful experience, particularly with northern air. We're from the very northern part of the United States, and there's nothing I like better than this air. I mean, it's just like silk. It's just wonderful.
Have you picked up any new Swedish words?
Actually, interesting that you should ask, because, as you know, we just had an election in the United States last fall, and I was having trouble expressing myself about how I felt about that election, and some Swedish friends helped me out. They taught me, Fan jävla skit! It's very satisfying for me to say, even now.
So we know that you guys do a lot of like video games works and stuff like that, but have you ever thought about doing something for anime?
Well, we don't live in Japan.
Yeah, but there's dubs.
Yeah, they do English dubs.
They do, and now most of that work actually goes on in Los Angeles, which is a good 1,100 miles south of where we are. Ellen has done one episode of Bee and Puppy Cat, which
I got to play Tempbot on Bee and Puppy Cat, and Natasha Allegri is a very talented young woman, so I was very proud to get to do that. And I don't know if you all know Pacific Rim 2 is coming out.
I love big robots.
And I had fun voicing that trailer, so that was fun.
Done any anime work? Do you have like any? Have you watched anime? Do you have any favorites?
Oh yes.
Well, I'm totally in love with Studio Ghibli. I mean, everything that
Howl's Moving Castle.
That's got to be my ultimate fave. Although Spirited Away is of course. And what was the House on Something Hill about the weird school? Oh, and then The Borrowers, they had a great version of The Borrower. Anyway, you know, but on and on and on and on. And Studio Ghibli just blows me away. The artwork is so beautiful. But Howl's Moving Castle, above all, is my favorite.
It's actually my favorite Ghibli movie as well. I think it's great.
Yeah.
It's like the only one I haven't seen yet.
Oh, Patrick. Get to work.
Saving the best for last.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Well, thanks a lot for being here.
Absolutely, we love it.
Yeah, a big round of applause.
And we have We have I have a storytelling and writing panel tomorrow, and a signing, and we're going to be on the talk show, and then we're doing a concert on Saturday with some new songs and some old songs. No, the concert's on Saturday, right?
There's a lot of days on this convention.
Yeah, exactly. But anyway, check your schedules and come see us, because we have a new video game coming out in 2018, and Ellen and I play cult leaders.
Yes, it's called The Church in the Darkness.
Oh yes.
Before you go off stage, do you have like anything you want to say to the audience except all of this? Like,
Yes.
Talk!
Fan jävla skit!
The cosplay challenge has been cancelled, so now I'm waiting for the Reika Q&A to start, which will be around 11:30, so it's like 1.5 hours or something left. So I'm enjoying some pizza, of course, because I'm a fit pizza fanatic. I took a Vesuvio. There were only two choices to make, so I took the Vesuvio one with a lot of meat. But it actually tasted really nice, so I think I'm gonna come back here more. The first day is almost over. They're having rave parties and stuff all everywhere, fire and some fire play, but I'm gonna make a separate video of that so you can check that out. And it's really cool. It wasn't actually fire breathing, it was more like playing around with fire toys or whatever, but you can check it out so you'll understand. It was really nice. The first day has been very good when it comes to cosplays as well, because I got a bunch of cosplays, and tomorrow and on Saturday it's gonna get even better, because then most of the people come. So I'm excited to look forward. I'm excited for tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for watching the first of my 3 Närcon video vlogs, or whatever you wanna call them. Don't forget to Google up my improved cosplay showcase as well, because that's the masterpiece of this event. But anyway, enjoy the rest of the days.